You stare at your trembling hands under the flashing red and blue police lights, rain pouring down and mixing with the thick dark blood that covers your palms and fingers. And no matter how hard you rub them together, the blood just refuses to wash away, as if it has already become a permanent part of you. Your partner lies motionless in the cold wet street just a few feet away, rain mixing with the blood spreading across his uniform. And you still can't believe what just happened, can't accept that he's really gone, that this nightmare is actually real. The little girl's broken whisper keeps echoing inside your head, her small trembling voice saying over and over, "You killed my daddy, why did you shoot my daddy?" And those words cut deeper than any bullet ever could. This night, this single terrible night, has become the absolute worst night of your entire life. The one that will haunt your dreams and follow you for the rest of your days on this job. But to truly understand how everything spiraled so horribly wrong and fell apart so fast, you have to go all the way back to the very beginning of that quiet Tuesday evening. It all started on a quiet Tuesday night, one of those slow ordinary nights when the streets feel too empty, too still, and the rain just keeps falling like it's trying to warn you that something is coming. This was only your second year on the job, working the night shift again, driving the same dark streets you already know by heart, surrounded by the same endless shadows that never seem to end. Your wife's last message is still glowing on the phone screen beside you. "Come home safe tonight." You read it again and again, but the words feel empty now because you stopped replying a long time ago. Your partner's familiar voice suddenly crackles over the radio, joking and laughing like he always does, trying to keep things light even though you both know how quickly a night can turn deadly. Everything feels completely normal right now, almost too normal, like the calm before the storm that's quietly waiting just around the corner. Just another slow night on the beat, cruising through empty rain-slick streets with the wipers moving back and forth in a steady rhythm that almost puts you to sleep. And it all started when the radio suddenly snapped awake with an urgent call that instantly changed the entire night. "Unit 47, we have a domestic in progress at 127 Maple Street. Female caller is screaming that her husband has a gun and things are getting violent inside the house." You flip on the emergency lights and siren, your voice steady as you respond into the radio. "Unit 47 responding, we're 2 minutes out, heading there now." The rain starts hammering harder on the roof of the cruiser like it already knows exactly what's waiting for you at the end of this call. Your partner sounds calm and professional over the radio, but you can already feel the familiar rush of adrenaline beginning to build inside your chest. You pull up slowly in front of the house, almost completely dark except for one single upstairs window glowing with a weak yellow light. Your boots hit the wet concrete, and you instantly catch the sharp smell of gun oil hanging heavy in the cold night air. You knock hard on the front door and shout loud and clear, "Police department! Open the door right now, we're here to help!" A woman's scream suddenly rips through the house, raw and terrified, and then it cuts off as quickly as it started. The door is unlocked. You push it open and step inside, and the living room is completely destroyed, furniture flipped over and broken glass scattered everywhere. A man stands at the top of the stairs with wild eyes, his shotgun already leveled straight at you and your partner. Behind him, an 8-year-old girl stands frozen in fear, clutching her teddy bear so tightly her little knuckles have turned white. You raise one hand slowly, trying to keep your voice calm and steady. "Easy, man, just lower the shotgun. Nobody has to get hurt tonight. Think about your daughter standing right behind you." But instead he swings the barrel of the shotgun toward your partner, his voice full of pure rage and desperation. A single deafening gunshot explodes through the house and your partner drops like a stone, blood instantly blooming across his chest. Time suddenly slows down around you, your heart hammering in your ears as you draw your own weapon in one smooth motion. 2 precise shots leave your gun in one smooth motion, center mass, the sound echoing loudly through the narrow hallway as the man staggers backward, his shotgun slipping from his hands and clattering down the stairs. The man crashes violently down the wooden stairs, tumbling and landing in a heap at the bottom, his eyes already empty, dead before his body even comes to a complete stop on the floor. You drop everything and fall to your knees beside your partner in the growing pool of blood, pressing both hands hard against his chest, your voice breaking as you shout desperately, "Stay with me! Come on, buddy, stay with me! Don't you dare leave me here!" His eyes find yours one last time, wide and fading. He tries to speak, but only a weak gurgle of blood comes from his mouth, his fingers weakly gripping your uniform. Then nothing. His eyes go still. Your partner is gone, dead in your arms on the dirty floor of a stranger's house while the rain continues to pour outside. Backup units finally scream into the street with a storm of flashing red and blue lights and blaring sirens that light up the entire neighborhood like daylight. You push past the rushing officers in a complete daze and walk back inside the house like you're moving through thick fog, your legs feeling heavier with every step. The little girl is still standing exactly where she was at the top of the stairs, not moving an inch, her small body completely frozen in shock. She slowly looks down at her father lying dead in his own blood at the bottom of the stairs. Then her eyes lift and lock directly onto you and the gun still in your hand. Her small, trembling voice cuts through the silence like a knife. "You killed my daddy! You shot him right in front of me! Why did you kill my daddy?" The entire world around you suddenly goes completely silent. All sound disappears except for the heavy rain pounding on the roof and the echo of her words repeating inside your head. You turn and walk back outside into the pouring rain, feeling completely hollow, the water mixing with the blood still on your hands and uniform. Later that night. Hospital parking lot. 3:17 in the morning. The rain hasn't stopped for a single second. Your uniform is completely soaked through. The blood on your sleeves has dried into dark stains that you know will never truly come out. Your phone suddenly starts ringing in your pocket. The screen lights up with your wife's name, and for a moment you just stare at it before answering. You answer with a cracked and exhausted voice. "I'm okay. I'm physically okay. I made it through the call." There's a long, painful silence on the line before you finally whisper the truth. "But I'm not okay, not anymore. I killed a man tonight right in front of his little girl." You slide slowly down the side of the cruiser until you're sitting in the cold puddle on the ground, back against the wet metal, staring into nothing. Distant sirens from other calls echo somewhere far away in the dark city, reminding you that the night is still far from over. Another call will come soon. Another night just like this one is already waiting somewhere out there on these same streets. You stare down at the blood-stained badge still pinned to your chest, the metal glinting under the streetlight, and wonder what kind of man you've become. Slowly, painfully, you push yourself up from the wet ground, legs shaking, rain still pouring down your face. You wipe the mixture of rain and tears from your face with your sleeve and clip the badge back onto your uniform with trembling fingers. And tomorrow, no matter how broken you feel right now, you know you'll have to put this uniform back on and do it all over again. Because somebody has to keep going. Somebody has to answer the calls when no one else will. Somebody has to wear this badge. This was your worst night. The night that changed everything inside you forever. This was the worst night of your life, and yet tomorrow the streets will still be waiting for you.